Hey everybody, welcome back to Jess Plays Exile Election. We're getting real close to the end, hopefully. Let's see if we can finish this out for this week, huh? Alright, here we go. So Alice is here, we're about to take the quiz, and she's going to explain the rules. Okay, do we want to know about the rules? I'm going to say yes, because the last time I heard about these rules was like, probably over a year ago. Yeah, why not? Might as well listen.
OK メモするほどのことでもないし簡単に説明しちゃうよ
Okay! I'll make it a real easy explanation. Nothing too complicated you need to even take notes about.
今から僕は君にクイズを出す質問はこの中にいる殺人犯の数そしてその名前すべて
Okay, so I'm about to give you a quiz. The question is how many people out of the ones here are murderers, and what are their names?
正解したら僕のできる範囲で君の望みを一つ叶えてあげるよ
If you get it right, then I'll grant one of your wishes. I mean, to the best of my ability.
何を望むかその望みを僕が叶えられるかそれは何度でも質問してくれていいからね
Alright. You should be able to ask me any sort of questions, such as, what kind of thing you want, and also whether or not I'm able to actually make it come true.
最初にいた12人が2人に減るまで選挙を続けると言ったな
Didn't you say in the beginning that out of the 12 of us that originally were here, you were going to pare us down to 2?
言ったね
I sure did.
今俺とイチカとノーリの3人が残っているそのうちの2人は生き残ることが決まっているだから残る1人の命の保証を
Right now, there are only 3 of us left. Ichika, Nori, and myself. Out of that group, 2 of them are guaranteed to survive. So, I want to try and guarantee the life for the third person.
オッケーそれは僕が叶えられる望みの範疇だからね
Yeah, okay. That's certainly something that's within my power to grant.
それならもう質問はない
Alright, if that's the case, I don't have any more questions.
最後にもう一度だけ聞くけど本当にやるの
Alright, I'm gonna ask this one last time, but are you seriously gonna do this?
俺の答えは変わらない
My answer's not going to change.
最後の一人のことも最後の一枚のことも見ないで本当にいいの
So, even when it comes to the last person and the last card for them, you don't need to see them and you're gonna take the test anyway?
しつこいぞ
Oh my god, you will not let this go!
全部君のために言ってるんだけどな
Look, I'm just saying this for your sake.
俺のためと言うならさっさと始めろ
Well, if you're doing things for my sake, then hurry up and get this going.
君は間違えるよそしてこの世界から消える断言するよ
Listen, you're making a mistake here. And then you're gonna be completely erased from the world. I just have to put it in there.
どうやら本気らしいな少なくとも嘘はついていない
Wow, you're really serious about this. Or at least you're not lying about it.
当然だよ僕はいつだって真実しか言わないからね
Of course! I mean, when it's me, I do nothing but tell the truth.
そういう嘘も聞き飽きた
Oh my god, I am so tired of hearing you lie about this kind of shit.
できれば男女1名ずつ残ってほしかったのにこれじゃあいちかちゃんとのーりちゃんになっちゃうじゃないか
Well, I was really hoping to have one guy and one girl left over at the end, but the way things are going now, it looks like it's gonna be Ichika-chan and Nori-chan, huh?
決めつけてるな
Hey, don't you go making those decisions.
だって君は知らないんだから。ある一つの重要な事実を。
It's because you don't know. There's still one really crucial piece of information you don't have.
どうせ言うつもりはないんだろう。
And I don't suppose you're going to tell me what that information is, are you?
それはルール違反だからね。
Sure, it's against the rules.
じゃあもう何も言うな。
Fine, then shut up.
僕はね、君のことを気に入ってるんだよ。君はこの12人の中でも特別だし、何よりその意志が好きなんだ。
You know, I like you, kiddo. Out of the 12 people here, you're pretty special. And, I mean, I gotta say, I gotta admire your grit.
自分の意志で人を殺すことをためらわないし、後悔もしていない。非常に興味深い人間だからね。一般常識で言ったら大罪人だけど、まあそれはそれとして。
I mean, think about it. You're not even all that bent out of shape about the fact that you've been killing people by your own volition, and you don't regret a thing. Ha, you're an extremely interesting person that way. I mean, of course, in regular life, this would be a huge, horrible crime, but, you know what they say.
言いたいことがそれだけなら答えを言うぞ。
Alright, if this is all you want to say, then just hurry up and fucking get to the point.
どうぞ。僕は忠告したからね。
Alright, go ahead and answer. I just wanted to let you know how I felt.
姫のみおり、姫の有利、イスルギ道宗、イスミ白秋、蓼宮アーシャ、蓼宮カーシャ、百合園しほり、あやらいずき、仁長寺一世、奉仕一花、一条要。
それで全部？
So, is that all of them? Alright, now I get to choose whether or not I'm going to say Naughty's name. Sounds like it's time to make a save. I'm going to write this. Yasashi na. 今でもセーブできる。じゃあ Alright, let's say Naughty's killed somebody.
そしてノーリ、12人全員だ。
残念だけど、外れ。
Sorry to say, but you done messed up. That was the one thing that I wasn't completely sure about, whether or not I should say Naughty's name. I mean, since Naughty didn't have any... I was thinking that since Naughty had absolutely no memories, it was because she had killed someone, but...
俺は騙されたんだな。
Looks like I've been fooled, huh?
騙してなんかいないさ。僕は何度も君に忠告したはずだよ。
Nobody fooled you. Listen, I warned you over and over.
ノーリは人を殺してなんかいなかった。そうだな。
So Naughty hasn't ever killed anyone. That's how it is, right?
違うよ。
Oh no. I got the name wrong. 'Cause it's Misa who's killed somebody, not Naughty. There was no pain. It was just like all of the strength left my body. Oh, new CG.
惜しかったね。ノーリちゃんを含めたところまでは正解だったけど。
Ah, you were so close. Until you included Nori-chan, you were on the right track.
ああ、これで終わりか。
So this is how it ends, huh?
ノーリちゃんからカードを1枚でももらって全部見てからにすればよかったのに。
Well, I really wish you had gotten those final cards from Nori, and then answered everything once you knew it all.
ま、今さら言っても遅いんだけどね。
Although I guess it's a little too late to point that out now. And time is repeated. Yeah, Ishi's gonna be pissed.
こんな終わり方は想像もしてなかったな。
Well, I sure didn't imagine things would ever end this way.
そうだ。いいこと考えた。
Hey, I just had a great idea. We just gotta rewind time, is that?
これでこのゲームは終わりだけど、こんなの納得できないよね。
Well, I mean, the game's over at this point, but you're not satisfied with this ending, are ya?
もう一度最初からゲームを始めるっていうのも一つの手だと思うよ。
I mean, you could always start the game over from the beginning.
ま、何も変わらないかもしれないけどね。
Although I don't know if it would change anything. Okay, I got an achievement for killing off Kaname. Do I want a system save? Okay, so I can totally go back to my...
それで全部？
Is that everybody?
ああ、11人。脳裏を除く全員だ。
It is. 11 people. Everyone except Nori.
残念だけど、外れ。
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's because it's not Nori. It's because I should have said Misa, because Misa's complicit in Ichika's dad's death. And like, if Kaname had a fucking brain in his... Well, I mean, I guess he does. He's pretty smart. But like, if Kaname had been like reading the signs here and been a little bit more genre savvy, he would have noticed that in every single one of these stories, the principal characters that show up are the ones that are in other people's stories, with the exception of Group C, because they're the weirdos who don't have any overlap. But like, every other group where everyone has background together, they're in each other's things. Even the twins who hate each other are in each other's stories. They just blank out their lines. So like, you would think that if Kaname was really serious about doing this and he was 100% committed to it, like, he would have noticed and been like, hey, wait a minute, like, Misa has lines in my cards and Ichika's cards, you know? Which is like... alright. Sorry to say, but that's wrong.
脳裏が誰かを殺したっていうのか。
Wait a minute, are you saying Nori's killed somebody?
そうだよ。誰とは言わないけど。
Of course. I mean, I can't tell you who.
だが、脳裏にはその記憶がないはずだ。
But Nori shouldn't have any memory of that.
僕が判断するって言ったよね。客観的に見て、ノーリちゃんはある人を殺したよ。
Yeah, and I said it was up to my discretion, didn't I? Listen, if you look at this objectively, you can tell that Nori-chan has killed somebody.
それが隠していたことか。
So that's what you were hiding. And that was the only thing, because I didn't bring to light the suspicious facts about Nori. Instead, it ended up biting me in the ass.
それもあるよ。それだけじゃないけど。
Well, I mean, yeah, that's part of it too. Although that's not the only thing. Who the hell could it have been? And why? So many questions bubbled up in my head, but at this point it didn't really matter anymore. Alright, so I have to do the start over.
ノーリちゃんは殺人犯だよ。君が間違ったのは一人殺人を犯してもいない人の名前を挙げたから。
You have to understand, Nori-chan definitely killed somebody. I mean, your mistake was in the fact that you actually named somebody who didn't kill anybody. So I guess it's yourself.
だから最後の1枚までちゃんと確認してからにした方がいいって言ったのに。
That's why I told you. You needed to check out those final cards before you actually tried to answer this.
で、もう聞こえてないか。
Nah, well, I guess you can't hear me anymore.
ああ、これで終わりか。
Well, I guess this is how it ends.
ま、今更言っても遅いんだけどね。
Although I guess it's a little too late for me to say it now.
こんな終わり方は想像もしてなかったな。そうだ。
Alright, so you're gonna make me New Game Plus this. Excellent. I'm gonna go back and Misa's gonna be there.
これでこのゲームは終わり。もう一度最初。ま。
So we'll play your game. Let's go from the start. I could feel light beyond my closed eyelids. Okay. Slowly, my consciousness came back to me. And at the same time, I heard a voice cry out.
さて、お集まりの皆さん、大事な話があるから、そろそろ起きてよ。
Hey, everybody who's all gathered up here. I have something important to say, so hurry up and get up. Who the hell is that? For a moment, I was blinded by the light, but it quickly faded and I was able to see again.
みんな起きたね。それじゃあ、そろそろ説明を始めようかな。
Huh, so is everybody up? Alright, I'm gonna get going and explain things to you right now. It was a place that I had never seen before, and a voice that I had never heard before. I had no idea what was going on. Where are we? We're in some kind of square? What is all of this? Okay, for some reason I thought we were like starting from after the monster attack, but I guess we're not. I guess we're back at the very beginning. I couldn't tell how many people were standing around me in the dark, but they were in front of me, behind me, so many. It certainly seemed like there were way more people than there should have been. Men and women were standing. I could hear men and women's voices around me, kicking up a fuss and asking questions. All right, everybody, quiet down. Again, huh? The voice sounded far away, as if it wasn't even here. And yet, I could still hear it clearly. Obeying the voice, everybody quieted down and quit their ruckus.
一応自己紹介しておこうか。
Alright, well for right now, why don't I introduce myself? In the center of the square, there was a huge monitor, bathing us all in light. That was where the voice was coming from. I forgot about this sound effect they use.
僕はアリス。
My name's Alice. It was an innocent voice, like that of a woman or a child. And then, on the monitor, appeared something that looked like a robot.
なんて言ったらいいんだろう。君たちの管理者とでも言えばいいのかな。
How should I put this? Listen, I'm your supervisor.
わかるよ。君たちが混乱しているのも、今この状況を理解できずにいることも、何もかも。
Listen, I get it. You're confused. You can't understand what's going on right now. I get it. I get all of it. The robot said, flapping its arms in an exaggerated gestures. It was a jolly sort of movement, but I couldn't hear any trace of a smile in their voice.
僕がそうしたんだからね。
I mean, I'm the one who put you in this situation after all. Supervisor? This situation? And she's the one who did it? I couldn't understand anything coming out of Alice's mouth. And where the heck are we anyway? Why am I here? I should be at home asleep. It's funny because it's been like 2 years since I've played like this first scene, so like it actually does feel kind of new. And what the hell is up with that robot up on the screen? What is she even saying?
気にすることなんてないんだよ。
It isn't something you should worry about. The weird man-made face said with its strange plastered smile.
わからないのは当然だし、どうせ君たちは僕の説明を聞くことしかできないんだからね。
Listen, it just makes sense that you're not going to understand any of this. And that's exactly why you're going to have to listen to me. You all, huh? Y'all. Slowly, the significance of the word began to penetrate into my skull.
それじゃあ、大事な発表をするね。
Okay, here we go. This is going to be a really important thing that I'm about to tell you.
僕の言うことを聞かないと死んじゃうこともあるから、そこのところよく考えてね。
If you don't listen to what I say, there's a good chance you might die, so make sure you think about that, okay? While everyone was mulling that over, Alice continued.
ポケットに入ってるピルケースから薬を一つ取り出して、今すぐ飲むように。
Okay, you should find a pill case in your pocket, and there's one pill inside. I want you to take it immediately.
水がないと飲めない人とかいないよね。
I mean, there's nobody here who can't dry swallow, right? I feel like the dry swallowing pills thing is like one of those things that like Japan treats as like oh, it's a thing that you do as an adult, like only kids need water to drink, take pills. But it's like that's dry swallowing pills is actually really fucking bad for you. When I stuck my hand into my pocket, the tips of my fingers touched a plastic case. I took it out and checked it, and I had never seen it before. Why was something like this in my pocket? And if someone put it in my pocket, When?
これを飲めって。
She wants us to take this? There were several capsules inside the case. The voice had said it was some kind of medicine.
蓋を開けて一つ取り出して飲み込むだけ。はい、できたかな？
Just open the lid, take one out, and swallow it. Hey, come on, everyone's done it, right?
あれ何なんだお前一体何言ったんだよ
What the hell is this all about? And you, what the hell are you even saying? Somebody shouted. Shouting something that everybody was thinking.
どうしてこんなことするの？あなた誰なの？
Wait, and why should I have to do this? Who are you? Following along from that voice, the other voices around began to also raise as well.
そこうるさいよ。大きな声を出したり動いたりしないで、僕の話をちゃんと聞くこと。
Hey, come on, you're being really noisy down there. I need you to not raise your voices or move too much and listen to what I have to say.
とりあえず早くその薬を飲まないと君たち全員死ぬことになるよ。
What you need to know right now is that if you don't hurry up and take that medicine, everybody here is gonna die. There was some red mixed in with the voice. Huh? A scream echoed through the square. And then immediately after that, the screams of several people changed. At the same time, the scent of a fresh scent that was similar to blood wafted into my nose.
どこだ？何が起こってるんだ？
Where? What's going on? I looked for the source of the raw smell, but I wasn't able to find it. It wasn't just one or two people who were screaming now. It was in the front, behind me, to the left, to the right. I could hear it from everywhere. The smell of blood grew ever stronger.
早くしないと手遅れになるよ。ほら、化け物のすぐそこに。
If you don't hurry, it'll be too late. I mean, the monsters will be here soon. Alice laughed over the sound of more and more people beginning to scream.
嘘。いや、化け物。
A lie? Hold on a second. Monsters?
何の薬だよ
Fuck! What kind of medicine is this even? As far as I could see, everybody in my line of sight was taking a capsule out of the case.
飲めばいいの？本当に？
Can I actually take this? Can I really? The screaming was growing closer. A man close by me began to run, having seemingly lost his mind.
あんまり派手に動かない方がいいの？
I wouldn't go running around like that. Along with hearing the loud sound of wings like nothing I'd ever heard before, a huge ball of darkness attacked the man who was running away. I panicked, slamming my hands over my mouth. The man, pinned to the ground, showed absolute terror on his face. And then I couldn't see him anymore. His head was swallowed up in one gulp, blood pouring from his neck, glinting in the dark light. His arms, which had been holding up to try and grab onto something, suddenly dropped, completely losing all their strength. I gotta run. I gotta get out of here. Upon thinking that, at that second, I heard more wing beats. And for some reason my body wouldn't move. I wasn't able to run away from the monsters. Why? I wondered. I'd completely lost all the strength in my body from an overwhelming sense of pointlessness and despair. Powerlessness and despair. Oh man. From between my fingers, a groan leaked from my lips. The monster which had attacked the man suddenly began to move. There was still one arm hanging out of its mouth. The top half of the man was already nothing more than a ball of meat. Ball of meat, and the monster turned to look in my direction. I could see something glinting in the deep darkness. Something round glinting in the deep darkness. It was probably the monster's eyes. He was looking at me. And then I suddenly realized. My heart felt as though it was going to tear out of my chest. And I couldn't stop my breath from leaking out between my fingers. The monsters slowly began to move. Hey, come on, hurry up and take that capsule! If you do, then I'll be able to save you. I heard the voice again, sounding as though it was having fun. But it hadn't been lying when it said that... hadn't been lying when she said that she was going to save us. Well, I had no other choice than to do what the voice asked. Okay, I gotta hurry. Gotta do it quick. With trembling hands, I took a capsule out of the case and brought it to my mouth. It clinked against my back teeth, and I swallowed it. Got a little bit stuck in my throat, and I began to feel as though I wanted to throw up. At the same time, my heart sank into resignation, or perhaps regret. Suddenly, I could hear from somewhere a classical song begin to play over the speakers. It sounded as though it was the kind of thing they would play. It was the kind of thing that sounded as though it were some sort of hallucination. It was a beautiful It had beautiful tones, and it washed over my heart. At the same time as the song began to play, the monsters stopped moving and flew off somewhere.
さて、残ったのは全部で12かな。
Alright, so let's see who's left. Should be about 12 people, huh? The monitor turned off, and at the same time, a robot appeared. Where had that been this whole time? Probably was mixed in with everybody nearby. How would it have avoided all of the monsters?
説明は後でちゃんとしてあげるから、とりあえず次の会場へ向かうよ。
Alright, I'll explain everything later, so why don't we head over to the next spot, okay? The song was still playing. And then for the first time, I looked around at this place where a tragedy had occurred. As a strange background to the beautiful song playing in the background, I could see corpses strewn about that the monsters had somewhat been eating.
これわからないよ。
What is all of this? I don't understand. It was a girl sobbing, her shoulders sagging. Holding her up were two boys. I love this great conversation between Issei and Shiori. An expressionless man and woman looked out over the scene. Where's my husband? Everyone else, myself included, just stood there stupidly.
みんな、遅れずについてきてね。
Alright, everybody. Come on, don't dally, follow behind. This is insane. This is completely insane.
今ここで安全なのは僕の後ろだけだよ。
Listen, the only place that's safe right now is right behind me.
ついてこなかったらどうなるか説明の必要はないよね。
I don't think I need to tell you what'll happen if you don't follow me. And upon saying that, the robot called Alice began to move. Okay. Walking forward, careful not to slip on the ground, I just watched. Where were we? Where were we going? All of the answerless questions that were flowing up in my mind, I couldn't just ignore them. But the only place that was safe right now was right behind Alice. It was the only thing that I could be sure of right now. I heard the sounds of several people around me beginning to walk. Without anything else to do, I followed behind them. There was only one path left. And that was to follow Alice's small, childlike stature. Amid the fresh, raw scent of blood and the pieces of meat strewn about, I avoided the pieces of meat strewn about, and without looking down, began to walk. The But even though I tried not to step into it, I couldn't avoid all of the blood splatter. I had walked without looking down from the square, but as soon as I was out of it, all I could do was look down. I wonder how long we walked. 10 minutes? I have a feeling that's about how long. However, when I was actually walking it felt much longer.
ようこそ皆さん。今日からここが君たちのお城になるんだよ。
Welcome, everybody! From today, this is gonna be your castle. Alice suddenly said, and I unthinkingly looked up. Exactly as Alice had said, who was now looking at us over her shoulder, it was an entire castle. As if it had just been built. The white walls didn't show a speck of dirt.
あ、中は意外と近代的だから安心してね。
What is the actual name of this hotel? Something that's not in English or in Japanese. It's some sort of European thing. I'm gonna go with either French or German. Those are usually your best bets when something is not in English or Japanese. Sometimes Italian. Don't worry, it's much smaller on the inside than it looks. Upon hearing those words, the horrible truth dawned on me. Maybe it was just that I was completely paralyzed. But I wasn't able to think at all in my confused state. Okay. All I wanted to do was not think about anything. Close my eyes and leave this place. And then when I would wake up again, I wouldn't be here, I'd be in my own room.
それじゃあ中に入ろうか。
Alright, why don't we head in? I'm waiting for, like, when this is going to turn into, like, the part, like, do I need to play the entire game again, or is this gonna jump forward at some point and, like, show off what's going on? Because I have a feeling that, like, alright. So my theory right now about what's going on with this is that we're gonna get in and we're gonna introduce ourselves to everybody, and instead of Naughty, it's gonna be Misa that's there. And then, because I think that the answer to the quiz is like, you're set up to fail because like it only gives you the options to ask about Naughty, and it's like, no, Misa's the one who's also complicit in Ichika's dad's death. So like, you know, she's the one who's also there who helped like take out like you know, Hoshi Papa. So I don't know. I guess we're gonna have to go up to like the introduction part maybe, because if I weren't reading this out loud and translating it, it would probably go a lot quicker than it is. Alice's voice brought me back to real life. Well, I couldn't do anything but follow her orders for now. After passing through the automatic front door, we headed inside to the cozy lobby, just as Alice had described it. Heading into a place that was properly lit was the only thing that made me feel a little bit more at ease. I went ahead to go step forward, but considering that my shoes were doused in blood, I couldn't quite get a good foothold. There were large mats On the large mat for you to wipe your feet, there were several pairs of shoes sitting. I hadn't thought that there was that much blood on my shoes, but... Wait, did I say pairs of shoes or pairs of feet? Oh, man. But I didn't think I had stepped in that much blood, but I couldn't stop the awful feeling emanating up from my feet. Hey, Kaname, that's you, right?
Huh?
What? It was a nostalgic voice. It had brilliant, bright colors. Wrapped in, brilliant, bright colors. Bleh. Gotta think of how I want to phrase this. The voice was wrapped in brilliant, bright colors, with several pulling several memories to the forefront of my mind. I stopped walking, looked up, and called a name.
Ichika.
Ichika? It was a name that I had said several times, and yet I could only manage to get it through my lips. I recognized that face. There was no way I couldn't. We'd spent so much time together. It was the face of my childhood friend, Hoshi Ichika. I hadn't realized it in the dark outside, but now that we were so close together... What a relief. There wasn't anybody, and I mean, I have no clue what's going on.
落ち着いて。Ichika.
Hey, chill out, Ichika. Okay. I could tell how shaken she was from the way that she wasn't able to speak correctly. The last time I had seen Ichika this upset was... no, I didn't have any memory of it.
大丈夫。絶対に。大丈夫だから。
It's alright. It's definitely gonna be okay. Okay. I grabbed Ichika's hands in order to calm her down. Kaname. Ichika, squeezing my hands back, called my name.
大丈夫だよ。
It's alright. I said once again, and Ichika began to look as though she was calming down from looking at my face. Sorry, I'm okay now.
大丈夫だから。
Yeah, 'cause it's fine. I didn't really have any proof that it was fine, but as long as I kept repeating it, I kind of started to feel that it was okay myself. Perhaps finally put at ease, Ichika let go of my hands and suddenly looked serious.
どうして私たちこんな場所にいるの？部屋で寝てただけなのに。
What are we all doing here? I mean, we should be at home at sleep, right?
俺にもわからない。
I don't know. Back in that square, right in front of my own eyes, well, I mean... Oh, hold on. Yeah. Okay, back in that square, before I had woken up, I, or rather Ichika and I, should have been in our own rooms.
ねえ、全部本当なの？何かの間違いとか。
Hey, so, was that serious? There's nothing kind of like weird about it, right?
ごめん。それもわからない。
Sorry, I don't know either.
嘘はないの？
So she wasn't lying? This is so much easier to translate when I have like the fucking context for what people are talking about. Like... Okay. Ichika's question was more about confirming something than anything else. She was looking to me to find out whether or not Alice had been lying. Perhaps she had also realized that there was a faint dark red color mixed in with my own voice. Well, since this was Ichika... no. This was a secret that only Ichika should know. I can see lies as a bold, bright color. Okay, so then it tells you about how it works. Then he's like, blah, 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 it's this color. Alright, this is all stuff we've done before, so I'm gonna start...
ただ
そう見えたんだ。
でもあいつの
わかった。
You really gonna make me play the entire fucking game again? Okay, so we're about to get to the part where Nori gets introduced. And so hopefully it'll be something different. It'll probably be Misa, and then we can go from there.
さあ着いたよ。
Alright, we're here.
それじゃあ説明を続ける前に君たちに一つ謝っておかなくちゃいけないことがある。さっき飲んでもらった薬には化け物から身を守る効果なんて実はな。あれは僕が君たちを守るために必要だと思ったからやってもらっただけの儀式で。要？わかった。
でも
何か言った？
あれが化け物から
質問。それでね。
は
Oh, husband, yay.
そこうるさいよ。
聞かなけりゃな。
殺しちゃうかもね。
できるのか。
もちろんできる。外にいれば後で話今か。とにかくじゃあでね。
は
Blah, 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 virus, killer virus.
で、なんとだからこれでね、このついでに言うと、要緩和球だ。そう、この化け物について説明をし、今僕がそれも滅び。さあ今ので理解。あの広場でそして君たちの一番の疑問である僕が何者かってことだけど。
Okay. So the top question is probably who I am.
僕はね、君たちの管理者の君たち。さっきも言っただから期限はここには
This is all stuff we've done before.
ああ、あれ質問。
Okay.
ここは
Where are we?
一条
はいか、ここはね、そう。ここは
Blah,
ま
blah,
あ
blah, 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 Aliceland.
ここよ。わかった。
So, like, I'm not sure if this is, like, some sort of, like... It's like an Uchikoshi game, like a Zero Escape game, where it's like you gotta play it, like, multiple times. And to go through the whole thing. But, like, this game was too long for that, you know? Like a Zero Escape game, like, you can play through one of the fucking routes, like, mega fucking fast. So... I don't know, this game is way longer than
も
that.
ちろん、でそれじゃあ、
あと
要く
失礼し
いいよ。
それじゃあ任長
Yeah, you say, I get it.
アリス
とその
それで
僕の
それは君の言う
期限を切った。
なぜ
You and your vor fetish.
食こう見えて
無駄だ。
ということ
とりあ
ありがとう
えず、はい。
Niori.
ちょっと
Ichimune.
大丈夫。
わかり
聞きたい。どうして君が選ば
誰に
Yuri.
有利で
有利選んだ君
よせ
君の
いする
道
だろうと
まあ私は
God, I haven't heard you guys
当
in...
然ですわ。私と拍手だから私は呼び捨てちょっとありがとう。せっかくそうです。
えあ
はいはい。
いえ特には
本当に
ええ大丈夫です
Man, I forgot what Hakushu even sounded like.
拍手様はそうま
Y'all have been dead for so long.
この
So here's Nori. Okay. I felt like I had met this kid before somewhere. But I didn't have any memory that I could bring back.
もう自己紹介してって言ってるのに一人一人指名しなきゃダメなの？しょうがないな。おー私そうだよ。何？いや私ゆりそのそれだけそれだ。はい
Fucking
オ
love
ッケー。
Shiori.
じゃあ
俺か
Best characters.
さ
あれ
いいここに
Fucking love
あ
fucking Izuki and don't have any memories before this point. Blah 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 blah. What else said at the beginning? Hurry up and get up. Was I sleeping?
後で説明ちょうど。
ふざ
う
くそ
んでもね君たち感謝
ふざけやがって
とにかく
So like
さあ
mhm.
講師いちかちゃん質問あれ私が最後おっとその子記憶が違うよ。
Checking to see if she's
ど
lying.
うしてですか？秘密
She doesn't have any memory.
Hi,
Why
Jess.
is that?
もう一つ質問があるんですけどいいよ。まだ何かいい質問。ダメそんな隠してることでもこの中少なはいじゃああれもうないの？
Okay, I was hoping that when you were like introducing
どうやって決めるんだここから
Oh, there we go. Is that I can't remember if that fucking happened before.
ここあ
Where am I?
かな
Ah, Kaname!
いちか
Oh, okay, so this is when he goes to the room and he passes out and blah 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 blah. You seriously gonna make me play this entire fucking game again? Alright, so can I go fucking talk to Naughty and then jump back to the end of the game, please? Okay, headed out into the hall, blah 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 blah. I'm room number 202. Heading toward the lounge. La 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 la. Who's dat? Who dat? New game plus. Who dat?
君は
Okay, she lost her memory. Is speech part of your memory? Or thought?
君は何も覚え
Can you remember anything? Because the thing is, like, I wonder if, like, Nori retains her memories through all of this, all of these cycles?
俺は一条かなめ自分の名前はわかるいつから部屋に戻って
みんな誰がそして
And then he's like, oh shit, everyone's gonna vote for her.
手を貸して
I must protect her.
君の
I remember this, yes.
ちょっと待ってかなめくん
Hold up a sec, Kaname-kun.
その子どうするつもり
What do you plan to do with
部屋
her?
まで連れて行こうかと思って
Take her to her room?
なになに君の好みってこういう子なのでも無理やりはダメだよ
Oh, so is this your type? But make sure you don't force her.
あ違いますただこの子がずっとこんな場所にいたから
What? No. Oh my god, Jesus. Just gonna take her back to her room because she's been here the whole time.
かなめくんは冗談が通じないな
So you don't
で
get
も
my
ちょう
joke.
どよかった
But alright, good timing.
カードキーは渡したけど部屋に戻るって意識もないみたいだし僕もどうしようか迷ってたところだから君が
そうなんですか
いやそれは
お礼い
ほら
え
理由
そう
あとは
それを
僕たち
どうし
だからまあただ
ありがとう
それじゃ
そうですね
じゃまた
Put Nori in a room. This is a very
とりあえず。
familiar fucking background.
これ
And then the bear's there. And then all the memories of Misa come back. Okay. I had wanted to save her. Kill them. Who? Everyone except for Ichika.
お兄ちゃん
Misa. What was the flashback about? It's dark.
くそ
And then the whole thing about the original
Nanda.
election.
誰かそうだミサ
かなめ
And they run into Ichika.
いちか
やっぱり
俺にもわからない誰か
いちかお姉ちゃんのこと
ミサかああ
私たちがいるの
さあミサああ
だってお姉ちゃんいる
よし大丈夫そのままどうした
ぬいぐる
ぬいぐるみミサ
わかった
いちかいちかそこから
Thanks for your great contributions to this conversation, Ichika.
やあ君た
誰だ
まあまあ
ここは
とりあえず
光
Alice is here. Go toward the light. Blah, blah,
お前の
blah,
い
blah.
でもかなめ
分かった
オッケー
俺が手は
掴んだよ私
Everybody holds hands. Uh-huh.
ついた
Uh-huh. They're out.
いたミサちゃん
どうした
階段そこ 急いで
化け物
大丈夫
ば
後で化け物
くそごめん。
どうする
とりあえずミサどうし
歩けん捻挫
よし
でも
いい
Oh, right. You gotta fucking ninja at a time like this.
行こ
Alright, fucking Noriko. And then they get chased by the snake monster, I think?
それこれお兄
う大丈夫だ。
あ
従う。
まだだ要もう
ふざ
お兄ちゃん
Yeah, snake monster. Snake bird monster! Everybody
逃
run!
げよう。いつか
違う
When? When do I get to
大
the
丈夫か
part
ミサ
when she get attacked?
いつか
It's like a
逃げよ
chicken.
どこに逃げれば
う。とにかくついてきて。
こっちだよ早く
And they gotta run to the theme
大丈夫
park.
大丈夫。
Okay, and then one of the little bat bros
化
comes
け物が
down.
目の前にいる。
その道しか
でも
要
いつか
大丈夫
ありがとう。
And they
Misa.
go in, and they have this thing. And I still feel like it's a little bit unfair to go after Miori because Miori 100% was against killing
Yeah.
her.
誰
残
Killing
念。
Misa.
怪我そうだ。あの化け物
それよこんな夜なそう言わはいはい
お前
さてほら
それって
ほうでも
条件
じゃあここで選ぶ多数ちょうどいいお兄ちゃん
大丈夫だ。
白秋様私がお守りし
本当に
そうだよ
信じたま
まあふざけるな。
じゃあ
仕方ないね。
そうだな。
ごめんね。
はい私もねえこんなのやめようよ
みおりさん、今は言う通りにしておきましょう。
姉さん僕もそう思う。
みおりさん、ごめん。
Yeah, because, like, they force her to put her hand in the air. Like, I feel like killing off Miori was a little unfair of Kaname. Because she didn't want to fucking vote for Misa. Like,
お兄ちゃんもう行っていいよだって私
ダメだ。そんなの絶対に。ミサ少しだけ待っててくれるか。
お兄ちゃん
yeah, okay. So, like, he's staring at them and watching, and he doesn't watch what Ichika does at this
ここ
point.
でミサを殺すようならお前たちを殺す。
でも
君は選ばなかった。だから気にしないでいい。
そういうことじゃなくて
やめましょう。何を言っても無駄ですよ。
おかしいな最初だしもっと簡単に決められると思う
Because, like, didn't he just admit right there that, like, fucking, like, Miori didn't actually kill her?
こんなところで時間を潰すのも無駄だ
どこの誰だか知らない。
何それ
お前以外に。
あそうここで少数派
みおりさん、
so I guess she didn't resist that time. But I feel like there should be mitigating circumstances for this. And then she's just like, hey, yeah, look at me, maybe not at your sister getting eaten.
道宗くん、あの人を助けないと。
分かってます。そこの二人、パーカーの人と
僕のこと？
あの男。
パーカー。
それ
おいあんた、うるさい。
気持ちを。
そう。
That's right, and then fucking Izuki just punches him out. I forgot about that.
そっちを持って。
嫌な子。
じゃあ。
じゃあ。
And she's like, I'm really fucking sorry.
殺す。こいつら全員。
Did fucking Shihori even vote? Like, alright, then the fucking. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna stop once you finish the fucking opening, because we haven't watched in a while. We'll watch the opening. Alright, so if I need to replay this entire freaking game again, like, obviously I'm gonna just do that on my own and rush through. You know, so I won't have to worry about, like the, I'm gonna show you guys stuff you've already seen. This stuff I don't mind so much because it's a nice little refresher from like 2 years ago, but God, I started playing this game when I was living in my old apartment. Damn. I was like, oh, something will be different this time. Yeah, well, where is it? Where is the difference? Give me it. Torihiki. Which Torihiki is this? Is this the one with Alice, I guess? I don't know. Zentakshi. Maybe it's after the... Maybe it's after the, what am I talking about? Maybe it's after the prologue. Then it changes, so you have to do the whole prologue again. Perhaps. Anyway, we will find out, and I'll be back later when there's actually something different. So, sorry to make you live through the beginning of the game again, everybody, but it's been a while, so, you know, hey, there's that. Anyway, I want to let everybody know that, well, actually, by the time this goes up, I will have already posted another bonus thing. So that'll be fun. I want to know how you guys feel about the bonus thing, because if you like it, then I'll try and do something like that maybe every couple of weeks. You know, head on to, like, Freem or Nico Nico or something and find a bunch of like shorter, kind of like goofier little games to play that are not quite so long. Just to expose you guys to some different stuff around. I also want to get started on AI sometime soon. I've been looking to see if like they're doing the usual Spike Tune like no spoilers type thing, but I haven't seen anything about it. So if they are doing something along those lines, please let me know because I'm going to start recording that soon. I actually did record on Saturday during the typhoon. I started recording the Chapter 3 demo for Kimi ga Shine, but the problem is, like, Nankidai says, like, the very first thing when you boot it up is like, hey, this contains a lot of spoilers, so please make sure that you don't share any of it, with anybody outside of, don't share it with anybody, like, don't record it and upload it and don't post screenshots and stuff like that. So, obviously I'm gonna respect that, because that's what he wants, but I am going to record my reactions to it just because, like, I mean, there's no way I'm not going to play it, and I assume people want to know what, like, genuine reactions are for stuff, so I have that recorded, and I guess I will post it when Chapter 3 comes out, whenever that may be. But yeah, I will say that it's interesting, the direction that it's going in. But anyway, yeah, thanks everybody for joining me again this week. There's some other, like, YouTube-y type things going up this week, which is fun, and if you have any other things that you want me to take a look at, let me know. But for right now, next big game is AI, which will go much faster since that one will be in English, with Japanese voices, and then I'm gonna play some Freem games, some freeware, kind of like RPG Maker stuff, around or whatever. Maybe I'll do a stream sometime. I'll let people, like, choose what they want me to play on that, but we'll see. Alright, everybody, thanks very much. I will talk to you later, and have a great week.